Sister Spouse's Meri Earthy Colored takes out $500,000 credit. Sister Spouse's star Meri Brown has had a bustling occasion following the redesign of her overnight boarding house business in Utah. She's been flourishing since her split with Kody. She likewise took to web-based entertainment last week to share another exceptional somebody, yet fans think she was savaging for consideration. Yet, in the midst of all her great times with the new business, commendable up, it appears Meri is currently confronting troubles with cash. Continue perusing to see new reports saying she took out a tremendous credit. Sister Spouses, how's Meri Earthy Colored today? The most recent time of Sister Spouses highlighted Meri's choice to get delivered from their congregation, which is what could be compared to separate. Later in the season, Meri chose to move to Utah to begin another life. Today, Meri has been occupied with her organizations and partnerships. She as of now runs a self-improvement site hit Commendable Up and has conferences spinning around self-strengthening. Her most recent talk is planned for February 8, 2025, in Las Vegas. Meri additionally invests the greater part of her free energy with her companions. Many fans have additionally been interested about her new secret man, however, it appears she'd keep things hidden between them this time. Meri takes out $485K advance. Meri Brown stood out as truly newsworthy in August 2024 after briefly shutting her overnight boarding house business in Utah, Lizzie's Legacy Hotel. As per the Sister Spouses star, her business will go through all-out redesign. In any case, it appears Meri is beginning to battle monetarily in the wake of shutting her business. News sources guarantee that she just took out a $485K credit, close to a portion of $1 million, which is likewise her third loan. Meri acquired the cash from Nurez LLC. The authoritative reports additionally express that Meri endorsed to pay the obligation month to month and satisfy the equilibrium no later than January 1, 2055. It's hazy why Meri's advances continued to get greater. In 2017, Meri took out a $346,500 and a $308,000 credit in April 2018. Sister Spouses, what's in store for Meri Brown in forthcoming episode? Tender Loving Care as of late delivered a summation for the impending January 5 episode of Sister Spouses Season 19. As indicated by the organization, the episode will highlight Meri Earthy Colored cutting up a blanket commending her union with Kody. This comes after Meri communicated her longing to enter the dating scene again in the past episode. The January 5 episode will likewise highlight Christine and David's groundwork for their wedding, while Kody and Robin keep on quarreling over the family's separation. Sister Spouses fans slam Vane, Kody Brown's nauseating yellow teeth. Sister Spouses fans are slamming Vane, Kody Brown's revolting yellow teeth. The previous polygamist as of late shown his stained chompers, and watchers quickly observed. Perhaps it is on the grounds that he has forever been so into his appearance, and this misled them. All in all, what were they talking about? Continue to peruse for additional subtleties. Fans slam Kody Brown's appalling yellow teeth. Kody Brown is a truly vain individual. He invests a crazy measure of energy in the little hair he has left, something his uncovered siblings prodded him about. This is evidently the way that he has forever been since they were young fellows. Kody kidded that his hair has become even more a staple for him since he saw his siblings lose theirs. In the previous seasons, he noticed that he was beginning to lose his, so he was doing all he could to clutch what he had. Presently, he has a total routine which even incorporates a hairnet. Furthermore, he copped to shading his locks to keep the blondie features revived. In his mid-50s, the Sister Spouses star went from a man with 4 wives to a bombed polygamist. One would believe that Kody would need to guarantee that his teeth were magnificent white also. Notwithstanding, a new close-up demonstrated that he has failed on those, and they have gone yellow. A Reddit string was begun to flaunt Kody Earthy Colored's yellow-stained teeth. Fans were stunned that he had let his teeth go so a lot and had not even faded them given how vain he could be. Kody hasn't grinned in a few seasons. His teeth have gotten so yellow. With how vain he is, I'm amazed he hasn't had them brightened. They likewise attempted to sort out how they disintegrated so severely, and a typical thought was lemons. That large number of lemons drew off the veneer. Goodness, no doubt, the lemons will annihilate the lacquer. This alluded to a date that he had with Janelle, where he had a full plate of lemons before him and continued to place them in his water. Different potential outcomes. Obviously, fans actually could hardly imagine how Kody earthy-colored let his teeth get this far. They looked for different reasons beside his lemon obsession. Nonetheless, numerous supporters just made fun of him, all things being equal. Since he never quiets down enough to brush? Too much brew and Skittles. The sharpness decays from the back to front. Some doubted, assuming he was wearing Invisalign and that was causing the yellowish color. Others contemplated whether he was a smoker in secret and nobody knew. Then, at that point, there was a hypothesis that he wore snap-on teeth over his regulars yet failed to remember that shooting day. Regardless, fans didn't identify with him yet attempted to comprehend how he could think often such a huge amount about extravagant homes and has for quite some time been praised for her practical disposition and prudent way to deal with family show. As of late, nonetheless, fans have been humming about how Janelle might have shrewdly traded out on her turbulent relationship with Kody Brown, leaving them both entertained and dazzled. Whether through her developing freedom, innovative endeavors, or key moves, watchers are hailing Janelle for reversing the situation on Kody and taking advantage of her circumstance. Janelle's enterprising achievement. One way Janelle has traded out is through her flourishing undertakings. As a well-being and health mentor, Janelle has constructed a reliable following via virtual entertainment, where she advances items, shares wellness tips, and rouses others with her weight reduction venture. Her business discernment has given her monetary freedom as well as hardened her status as a good example for fans who respect her assurance to cut out her own way. Fans have noticed the incongruity that while Kody's great designs for the family, including the doomed Coyote Pass, stay in an in-between state, Janelle has unobtrusively constructed a steady and effective life for herself. One fan composed on Reddit, "Janelle's over here making bank, while Kody is as yet caught in his dreams. It's fitting retribution." One more added, "She's showing him that she needn't bother with his bedlam to flourish." Go, Janelle. Her capacity to adapt her self-improvement venture has attracted correlations with Kody, who has confronted analysis for neglecting to successfully deal with the family's monetary battles. Living according to her own preferences. Since her split from Kody, Janelle has embraced her freshly discovered autonomy with fervor. From cutting back her everyday environment to investigating her own advantages, she has shown a feeling of opportunity and strengthening that fans view as invigorating. Janelle's choice to reduce most, if not all, connection with the bedlam of the earthy-colored relational peculiarity has been viewed as a brilliant move, both sincerely and monetarily. She no longer needs to fight with Kody's control or the show, encompassing his bias toward Robin. All things considered, she's centered around her own satisfaction and prosperity, a shift that fans accept is a success in itself. On Instagram, Janelle every now and again shares looks at her life, from her comfortable home arrangement to her outside undertakings. Fans frequently flood her remarks with messages of help, praising her capacity to flourish without Kody. One client remarked, "Janelle is carrying on with her best life, while Kody's actually pursuing his unrealistic fantasies. She's the genuine MVP." Key moves against Kody. Fans have likewise hypothesized that Janelle's decisions mirror an essential way to deal with managing Kody. By staying formed and keeping away from public mudslinging, she has figured out how to keep up with her nobility while unobtrusively featuring Kody's deficiencies. Rather than Kody's many times flighty way of behaving and moving stories, Janelle has remained predictable, zeroing in on her own objectives and staying away from superfluous clash. This difference has not slipped through the cracks by watchers, who see Janelle's quiet disposition as a masterclass in dealing with a troublesome separation. A fan's trust that Janelle's choice to remain engaged with sister spouses, regardless of her division from Kody, is one more illustration of her clever methodology. By proceeding to take part in the show, she guarantees a consistent pay as well as holds her foundation to share her viewpoint and associate with fans. Kody's response. Kody, who has frequently been blamed for ignoring his associations with his different spouses for Robin, has allegedly battled to grapple with Janelle's autonomy. In late episodes, he has communicated disappointment and disarray over her choices, especially her refusal to take cues from him. Fans, be that as it may, have little compassion toward Kody, seeing his battles as his very own result activities. One Twitter client expressed, Kody figured he had some control over Janelle always, yet she's demonstrating she's more intelligent and more grounded than he at any point gave her credit for. One more added, watching Kody acknowledge he lost Janelle is both fulfilling and humorous. She's trading out while he's left scrambling. Fans' viewpoint. For long-term watchers of sister spouses, Janelle's change addresses a triumph for every one of the wives who have felt eclipsed or underestimated by Kody. Her capacity to cash in on her encounters, whether through her undertakings, self-awareness, or vital decisions, has turned into a wellspring of motivation for fans. Many accept Janelle's process fills in as a wake-up call about the risks of irregularity in connections and the significance of confidence. A fan on Reddit summarized it, saying, Janelle is the confirmation that you can leave poisonous circumstances and come out more grounded. She's a symbol. The master plan. Janelle's story is important for a more extensive change in sister spouses, as the wives who once upheld Kody's vision of plural marriage currently question its suitability. With Christine previously continuing on and Meri removing herself, Janelle's prosperity fills in as an update that life after Kody isn't just imaginable, however possibly seriously satisfying. Her capacity to explore the difficulties of her past while building a more promising time to come has charmed her to fans, who consider her to be an image of flexibility and strengthening. End. Janelle Earthy Collard's excursion on sister spouses has been set apart by difficulties, yet her capacity to transform those difficulties into potential open doors has left fans snickering, cheering, and praising her prosperity. Whether through her undertakings, self-awareness, or vital moves, Janelle has shown that she's getting by as well as flourishing. As fans keep on watching her story unfurl, one thing is clear, Janelle Brown has capitalized on her encounters such that leaves Kody, and watchers, paying heed.